I also want to say this to the EPA, that we will not relent in this House until we have satisfaction, until we have resolution and solutions to the issues we have raised here this evening. We're not just going through the motion. We will stick with this until we have a result and a resolution for the families that trust us and have asked us to help them. I also want to say that I'm extremely grateful to Minister Hogan for his courteous, comprehensive and considered contribution. I believe he's open-minded. I am glad that he's confirmed that there's an ongoing investigation going on into the Portlaoise situation with regard to ENVA, and that he himself has now asked the EPA for a report on the matter. He's also confirmed to me that he is open to accepting contributions and submissions from ourselves here, Oireachtas members, and any others, third parties, who may have evidence or data to submit to that. And I would think that that report and that investigation would be all the more thorough and comprehensive and credible if it accepts independent, verifiable, as other colleagues have said, scientific data. Our case is not based on frivolous grounds, but substantive data. I will take exception, however, to one thing in relation to the EPA, and the Minister referred to it, that they refer me to go to the police if I have a problem. I have a problem. In relation to the environment and pollution, the EPA are the police. I've gone to the police, and they've turned a blind eye. It's a good job that the Garda do not do their job as police in the same way as the EPA do. Because, Minister, if they did, here's what would happen. Here's how the EPA enforce regulations. If the Garda were to do the same, they would notify everyone in advance where the roadblock was going to be to carry out speeding or drink driving inspections. And they would only carry them out once a year on a particular stretch of road. And when they stop you, they'd ask you, Senator Whelan, have you been drinking? Or do you think you've been speeding? And I'd say, I don't think so. And they'd say, sure, that's grand. Whatever you think yourself. And that's how the EPA conduct regulation and inspections and monitoring. Self-regulation is not regulation. And finally, Cathaoirleach and Minister, I'd like to say this. We are four square behind the climate change legislation that the government is introducing and committed to introducing this year. However, I'm saying climate change starts here. We cannot save the planet. It's not possible to save the planet unless we get our own house in order. Climate change starts when we clean up our own act. And I, for one, am looking forward to further engagement with the Minister on this issue and with the EPA. This saga continues. Thanks, Minister.